Welcome back to Sweet Castle Time. This is episode 3, right here live and direct. First and foremost, before we start, I do want to shout out to all the new viewers. Last week, we had overwhelming, from our perspective, overwhelming amount of people showing support, giving us great feedback, giving us also some constructive criticism. And so because of that, we're doing things a little bit different from now on, okay? So this is we're going to clean this act up. We understand that we have younger viewers. Also, we have mothers and people that we don't want to embarrass.
Even the dogs, the cats, they're listening.
Everybody. We want everybody to listen. We don't want to
yes, sir.
Want anybody not to be able to listen.
For sure.
So, and that being said, I do want to start off by one is getting rid of these bottles. We got to get rid of these bottles, yeah.
Luna Azul, we're still fishing for you though.
No,
Hey.
no, we're not.
At least not on camera, okay? Okay, and we're gonna switch it up a little bit. I got this new bottle, okay? It's called, maybe it's not pronounced this way, but Maison Pierre. It's a French sparkling water. So we're gonna go ahead and replace
Some of that French water.
Yeah. We're gonna
Mineral
go replace
water.
the bottle, and
Yes,
so now we're that's our first step right here. Okay, no more tequila bottles. This is a water bottle. This
Got
is
some
a
good
family
mineral
show.
sparkling water.
Yes.
And I'm drinking water. The thing is, I just have to be drinking something during the cast. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. It's like-
Like it wasn't about that. It was just about like, what am I gonna do with my hands?
yeah.
6, 7.
So now I got a water in here. Thank you, Ozarka. Thank you, Masion. How do you say that?
I don't know, man. Hey,
Hey, you know how some people go by the last name? The last one on there is France. So France water.
French water. And
Shout out to Wemby French, and you know what I mean. We're not
Yeah.
fishing for sponsorships, but we're just saying.
Yeah. And then I also did my research on French water, and actually it was my mom that came up with the idea because I sent the podcast to her, and she was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, watch it." She texted me right back. I'm not gonna watch it until you clean it up, and I get it because it got a little out of
Shout
hand.
out to Mama Castle.
Shout out, Mama. And
She's just trying to get her son
she's
right.
like, you know what? You should
Get
put
it
some
right.
French water. And I said, you know what? That's a brilliant idea.
Genius.
So genius.
So what's up with
now
these
you know-
stats, fam?
Now you know where I get. Oh yeah. Now you know where I get my wit from.
That's
and
nice.
was
I
about
did
to say
some
that.
research. And did y'all know that France is known for its strict historic regulation of mineral water? Meaning, if you go to a French restaurant, they legally require to offer free, safe tap water. They can't give you no bull-ish. Nice. And so shout out to France. I hope one day, I don't want to get political, but the way things are going, I may want to move to France. But if there's
Second
if
home.
there's a country, hey, France is on my top of my list or one of them. So shout out to France. And then actually, let me take it a step further, just to show French love. Hopefully, some Frenchies are watching.
Some French onion dip.
Hey,
If you
Victor.
guys-
Hey, as a matter of fact, the homie
Hey,
Victor.
we got the baguette.
Yeah, from France. So one of the Frenchies.
Yeah.
He hits me like he watches, bro.
Oh,
So-
nice. Hey,
What's up, man?
we got some French bread here too for you
Got the
guys.
baguette.
If y'all are hungry,
I'm gonna
hey,
take a bite out of it before the cast.
Let's
ends.
go.
I promise.
The baguette.
Stay tuned.
steak. Yes. You know.
Oui.
We. So you know that's what's going on.
For sure.
You know, we don't be mean, stay clean. I mean, I don't know. There's
Appreciate y'all, YouTube. Really do, man. Thanks for the views. Thanks for
And
Hey,
But-
but
showing love.
the reason we're doing this is because we really pay attention to what y'all talking about, and doesn't matter if it's 100, 1, or maybe even 1,000. We appreciate y'all watching.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's why we busted this out. You want me to put
Exactly.
another shout out? This is something new we're doing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We're doing
My
a,
bad, my
a
bad.
swear jar.
So we have
So
a
any profanity, any cussing, we got to put $1 in, and whoever wins at the end of the month, whoever can share, comment, like, subscribe at Sweet Castle Time Podcast wins the swear jar money. So any of us use any profanity, you're holding us accountable, guys. And the winner at the end of the month gets the money in the swear jar.
I'm gonna be comedy.
On the unedited
But you
version.
have to comment, you have to like, you have to subscribe, and you have to share to your friends. If not, you're not gonna get the money in the swear jar.
Yeah, there's $4 in there already from the unedited
Yeah.
version.
I was about to say who's been cussing, man.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I'll make
It was Whitney Blueston.
Hey, I made a spoiler alert. I want to say that one.
Got you.
But I will say I may just cuss just to put some money in the jar, man. 'cause-
Hey, at least $1 each.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
It
then
makes sense. When it
and
makes
then while we continue before we start our intros, also shout out to my wife. She made a whole bunch of bracelets. You know, some of them got some.
Hey, shout out Pearl. I was wondering who knocked these out.
Oh man, she didn't want me to take them. She's like, "No, you're gonna give them." No, they're for decoration. You know, there's some of them. They got the names. They got
Bro, I
Castle,
see
Fox.
KJ.
There's one of them. Look, this one says "Puro pinche Spurs."
Yeah, put $1. Put $1.
again. That's twice.
Line them up.
All right, 6 minutes in already. All right.
See, it's real like that, guys. Make sure
bad,
y'all
my bad.
comment, like, subscribe, and share.
I didn't know it
If
was gonna
not,
be
you-
Spanish. Okay.
Hey, we gotta hold each other
I
accountable.
need a French.
Exactly.
I'm about to give him some dollars here, dog.
Hey, hey,
He
Frenchies.
gonna go bankrupt.
Put a comment. Put a French cuss word that I can say, so no one
You
will
could get
catch
away
that.
with
yeah.
French is passable, but not Spanish.
Yeah.
We all know
Still
that.
catch on, yeah.
All right, but without further ado, let me go ahead and start with our intro song, and we'll get this thing going.
Let's
Let's
get it.
go.
Official, baby.
Yeah.
Clean
Hey,
version, the clean
Clean
version.
version. This is
Hey,
I'm telling you, we're turning over a new league. This is what we doing now.
Chapter.
Yes, sir. Hey. Hey.
Shout out to Sesame Street.
Sesame seeds.
Yes. Nah, I'm just joking. But let's go ahead and start. To my right, here we go. To y'all's left, the one and only.
Go.
Shout out George. He's a little late,
appreciate
but
it.
hey,
Sorry about that,
better
man.
late than never.
Hey, fatherly duties.
Hey,
I like
that
it.
yeah. There's no reason for.
Hey, there's no excuse.
Yeah. Hey, this sparkling water is kicking in. No, it's just
It's sparkling water.
That's too
okay. And then to the left of him, to the right of me, we got the one and only, the man with the plan.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. And then, of course, to my left, to your right, he likes his cheese drippy.
My cheese drippy, bro.
Real drip.
And that's
Drip.
the drip. That's the drip.
Spurs drip, baby.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
real talk, the one and only.
one
There's
and
a
only.
few imitators, but
Exactly.
that's the
Never
originator.
duplicated,
One
yes.
and only.
The
You
one.
ain't Spurs drip. You just a wannabe who looks like him. You can't even be here.
Yes.
Be gone.
Be gone.
Wannabe.
Get him.
Yeah.
You don't want to be.
And then
There's only one Spurs drip, the factor.
The
Any
Factor.
Spurs drip that claim they Spurs drip, you're not the factor, bro.
Okay.
Y'all gotta squabble up. Y'all gotta squabble up for the.
hey, show the bracelet.
Zoom in on
Shout-
it, though.
who gave you that bracelet?
Shout out to my boy Big Red with
Red.
the Jackals.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. He hooked me up and said,
All right,
Hey,
all right.
and while we're at it,
Shout
what
out.
does the factor mean? Because you just started adding that on your handle, and what?
well,
give me-
first off, the bracelet that Big Red gave me, it says Spurs drip, the factor. Now,
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting a few questions, and I got you right here. Ready? This
Hold
is
on, let me get my
exclusive.
popcorn.
Hey, baby.
Exclusive. I haven't heard this yet.
Exclusive, right? Nobody heard this yet. So
Maybe George, you was about to say.
yeah. So
happened.
y'all ready? So the factor, right? So you have Tim Duncan, got a nickname, the big fundamental. You got my goat,
He's the GOAT.
Okay.
one of my goats. My goat is Bruce Bowen,
The rash.
the Rash,
The rat.
right? So I'm like, okay, I like facts. Everybody likes facts.
Oh, you say that a lot
Facts.
too.
Yeah, facts.
So facts is I'm a factor, and I like facts. Everybody likes facts. Everybody likes the politic. Everybody, but it's just I like to separate myself from the rest, like the others, the wannabes that want to be Spurs Drip, but they're not a factor. So that's how I separate one from the other.
factor. I like that. Okay,
So I separated myself from the other Spurs Drips.
now it's certified.
Wait, hold on. There's other Spurs Drip?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a few on my Instagram. I tagged them and I told them, hey, bro,
I gotta see it.
There's
I gotta
only
see
one.
there's only
only
one Spurs Drip.
You can't replicate. You can't
Because I
replicate.
am a factor, bro, and I had fun talking some trash to PG last night to Paul George, man. And by the way, Paul George, your podcast is not as good as Sweet Castle Time.
We're
Yeah,
coming
no.
for you.
Yeah.
It'll
Your
never be.
podcast.
Hey, but we're down to collaborate, though.
Sabes que screw it.
Screw it, let's do it.
Screw it, let's do it. Let's do it.
PG, your podcast will never be as good as Sweet Castle
No.
Time.
And then speaking of that, let me go ahead and introduce myself.
Oh,
they
yes,
call
sir.
me
Sorry,
Alex
yeah.
Castle. And there we go. There's our intro. Hey.
Now it's on, baby.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's on like
Hey.
Donkey Kong.
Yes. And we've been gone for about a week and a half. We had some stuff going on, but I appreciate all y'all again showing up. It's always nothing but love. And man, we're just blessed to be here. Oh! Before we even start again, we got another guest. You guys may have seen him. He went viral. And you know what? There's only one way to introduce him. Hold on, let's go.
Hey, put your hands. What
Shout out Whitney Blueston.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all
So-
talking about viral? Are y'all talking about because that's the only one that could bang?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey, yeah, man. Shout out. So spoiler alert. If y'all listened to the last podcast, Drip was asking, hey, in the comments, let's come up with a name for him, and we could not figure it for the life
Solidified.
of us. And then explain how that happened, how you got the name.
So we were doing the Whitney Houston challenge, and I never even heard of it either.
Me neither, man.
Never even heard of it.
You heard about that?
Never.
Heard of it.
was
So
But you know when the Jackals do something, I be hearing.
we gotta do it. So we did it, right? A few missed, a few hit on the Whitney Houston challenge.
For sure.
If y'all don't know, y'all have to do it when the beat drops at the very beginning when she starts singing.
Like this or like this or.
Ready?
That little snare.
That first drum.
Turn up my snare. You know what I'm talking about?
That first drum, boom, that you hit, you have to hit it. Long story short, a few Jackals hit, a few missed. This happened to be one of the ones that hit on beat.
It was the last one too.
Yeah.
It was the last one, and it was one take. Don't think that we like edited and waited
Yeah,
for it.
exactly.
No, that's what made it so much more funny.
It was raw as fuck.
Because
Y'all's reaction
Man,
gave it away that it was one
Yeah,
stop, bro. 'Cause
yeah.
As soon as he hit, everybody's face was like, oh!
Yeah,
Hey,
so
I just cursed and I told on myself.
Yep.
Way to be
Nobody
honest.
cut
Way
that.
to be honest.
300.
Exactly.
Because I know you guys will get me.
Two shots.
I always miss the first one.
So he hit on beat, and it was like Castle said, first take on all of ours. A few Jackals hit, a few Jackals missed, but Whitney Blueston, we had to name him. Right?
Yeah.
And-
No,
and Castle came up.
Yeah.
And
It was
after
just, it was literally, we were also like, oh.
Spur of the moment.
And it just popped in my head, and I ran up to him. I said, we got a name. His name is Whitney
Blueston, yeah.
And
And it just ran from there. The name is unisex, but he's a male, and he's made of plasma.
He's an alien. He's an alien.
Yeah, he's plasma. He's not.
He's a homeboy.
Yeah, he's a homeboy.
But you know what? He's no longer allowed at the games. Come on, Frost. Man. Help us out.
No.
Yeah, that's a story in itself.
Who said?
No, they just keep telling me to deflate him, but That's because I mean, honestly, I did it because
he's a distraction during the.
didn't the swell do it?
Yeah.
That's a great story. Talk about that. That thing
I heard that the toenail clipper fans.
Shout out to the swell.
Yeah,
honestly,
the
bro.
toenail-
They've been hitting me up on Instagram.
To the toenail clipper fans, the
Yeah.
They're
swell.
trying to get tips.
They're cool though. They're cool.
Hold on,
people,
let's. So what happened with the swell?
So I brought the alien right to the game because I've seen that the
Which
swell
game? The last game are the Sixers or the Clips?
the 76ers, but they should be called the 6-7.
Yeah, they
We'll do that later.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
another podcast. Pete.
Content.
But I
feel-
brought him in because I saw the toenail clippers fans do it, the
Yeah.
swell. So
I seen that. I don't know. They kind of look like fans more than anything, but I think we kind of touched on that last year, our last podcast. But what were you saying? They've been hitting you up on Instagram?
Yeah, well, a couple of the swells, they which I think we should
Collab.
yeah, not collab, but take some notes from them because they have different line leaders for different games. So like, say one game it'll be like you're on one end and I'm on the other end, but we're the leaders of that. And then again, they run up 51 rows. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of
And
things.
then, and then the leaders, they're looking at they're not even looking at the game. They're
yup,
looking at like, hey,
like an
making
orchestra.
sure.
Yep.
It's like an orchestra.
Yeah,
You gotta
basically,
have
bro.
you gotta have the composer, right?
Yeah.
No,
But
I've done that a few times. I don't know if y'all were paying attention a few times.
yeah, I got a video of you, bro. When you're when the fire.
I was just goofing around, but yeah. No, I hear you though.
But that's what makes you
I'm
the
just trying to
factor.
bring the alien, and they gave me a little bit of a hard time at the Frost Bank Center. I still got him in.
Come on.
I shouldn't have done it,
FBC, come on.
but I'm gonna try to see if they can let me bring him in. Like it's all good, you know.
But when you had him in there, like so, like just,
I'm not gonna lie. I was waving them at the free throws, but they did it too. The toenail clippers
Yeah.
fans did it too.
Yeah.
So
on the other end.
I
right?
did it, you know what I'm saying, and it's cool. You know, I deflated him like the lady asked.
Yeah.
But
But
the little short one.
I don't remember. I'll explain it later. But
Yeah.
Politics.
Well, so I did want to touch a little bit more on the swell because I know George, you've been on it saying, hey, you know, like you said, we should take some stuff from the swell, and hey, you know, they're the first ones. They came with open arms and everything. But every single time they play us, they're taking shots at us, bro. Like you know,
Think so? You think
yeah,
so?
no, they had signs the last game.
what are they saying?
It said swell greater than Jackals.
Whoa.
First of all, we don't
That's
even
cute.
Yeah,
we don't
hey,
yeah.
hey,
That's cute.
Bless their little heart.
That's so
And-
adorable.
And you know, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
we're on their minds.
They're
though.
spoiled.
You
Yeah.
feel me? We're on their
Let
minds.
me tell you
I
something.
mean,
They're so spoiled because how do y'all get all those aliens?
It's like,
and I had to sneak mine in, I'm not done with you, Paul George, because that cheap
coming
shot
for you.
that cheap shot you took
Yeah.
at Wemby.
Yeah.
And what happened to Paul George? What happened to that boy?
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 Yeah.
They're spoiled though.
He became podcast PEDs is that's what happened.
Stick to
Hey,
the- stick
and
to
that's
the
what happened.
podcast,
But
dog.
look. So
Talk to me, talk to me.
like I said, they've been there. We're on their mind. That's cute. They have what? How many of them?
There's
4 or
about-
5.
Real quick.
I don't even know how much.
Real quick, because I didn't know this till recently. The swells are pretty much our arch nemesises for the Jackals.
Yeah.
No,
So-
time
They're-
out,
they're
time
called
out,
the
time out, time out.
wall.
Yeah, it's called the wall, and then
Wall.
they go by how how crazy you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the swell is like the top tier
Gotcha.
of the wall. You know what I
So-
mean?
so-
It's the bottom part of it, but it's the top tier of being
Gotcha.
So
part
they
of the-
started off after the Spur, like the Jackals.
No.
Was oh they were before.
They were
started
before?
before
Oh,
us.
they've
They started
been?
before
Oh,
us.
Oh yeah, 2023.
That's
and
adorable.
They don't.
I just started hearing about them. That's
That's
why.
so
Nah,
adorable.
and that's the thing. We're barely hearing about them. You know, Jackals. They didn't
So-
take us
so
half a
they're-
year to the whole world to hear about us.
First
they
year
were
we
irrelevant.
We've been on the Atlantic. We've been on the New York Times. Not me, but like us as a group. Right?
Yeah, as a group.
Them,
Let's-
they just got a story written about them. I'm pretty sure they had it a couple years
Yeah.
ago, or whatever, when they first came out. But they just got a story written on them. And
That's
you know what I mean?
adorable.
Like,
That's
it is,
so
man. It is,
adorable.
it is, but
Hey, but
who knows? Somebody might come up with a bigger and better idea, and we're gonna be like,
But that's
hey,
why-
we're
Yeah, yeah,
originators. You know what I
See,
mean?
that's
So-
why.
But
That's
I don't
why-
think we'd hate on them.
Nah, we don't. But that's the thing, though. We gotta. If it came down to it, we're playing them. Guess what? The
Paul
hell with them,
George.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
that's
not
how
done
I
with
think
you,
they
Paul
are.
George. I'm not done with you.
we coming for you.
I'm coming for you.
Hey, but nah,
And your podcast is not as good
not
as
as good.
Sweet Castle.
It don't
Time.
have a tip jar. It don't have
yeah.
the French water bracelets. We got anybody who's hungry. We got some French
They
bread.
don't.
Ozark.
They don't have an alien.
They don't have an alien. Hey, and I want to answer your question because
to me.
I did get into a little Twitter beef with one of the swell
Twitter beef.
captains, and I even said, I was like, "What? Why y'all? What's up with the aliens and the men in black? Y'all look like fans." And her response, in a nutshell, because it wasn't a little nice, but in a nutshell, she said that the owner is the one, like Steve Ballmer or whatever,
That's
is the
awesome.
one that gives them shirts and gives them props every game. Like when you see.
Y'all are so spoiled.
No,
Yeah,
Bro,
so
hey,
it's
honestly-
not them coming up with that. It's
I know.
Like they're
They're
showing up and they're
spoiled.
like, hey, this is what we're going to do. So,
Honestly, bro, that dude Steve Ballmer, he would be in the swell if it wasn't the owner.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
That dude's a legit fan.
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Hey, and
He's
I
a
don't know
fan.
who that is, but I got you.
any sports fan would love to have an owner like Steve
Correct,
Ballmer because
correct.
he's willing to.
He's like a Mark Cuban. He's
Gotcha.
Like,
He's
Okay.
willing to make tree jobs that don't even have
Boo.
to be completed, so Kawhi can stick
Yeah.
around.
It's all good. Let me tell you,
shout
a
out to
toenail,
Steve Ballmer. Not fishing for
a toenail clippers.
And what's it called? And y'all know about the Rowdies, right? The Rocket Rowdies.
Boo.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of them, man, they're fans, bro. Like
Yeah.
for real, like they're really fans, bro.
for sure.
I've been chopping up with this Rocket girl.
Hey, I like that.
Nothing like that, but just, you know what I mean?
If they're
Like,
fans, who's their favorite?
go George, go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Go, go.
He's getting though.
Talk to me. What's
Speaking
next,
of the
brother? What's
Rockets,
next?
speaking of the Rockets, just real quick, little fun fact.
Boo.
Yeah. You know, during their national anthem when they do their little, because you do the national anthem before every sports game.
And,
So this is a family show, bro. This
My
is a
bad,
family
I forgot where I was at.
Okay.
Hey, now the
Swear jar,
Rockets,
swear jar.
Did I say that?
No,
Nah,
no,
I'm just
no.
kidding.
I
I'm just
thought
kidding.
about it. You got anything? Hold on. During their national anthem, when it says "and the Rockets red, whatever glare," I don't even know the words.
Uh-huh.
But when they say Rockets,
Learn it.
all the crowd goes Rockets.
Yeah.
You
In
caught
Dallas,
that?
they do flag.
Oh, okay.
They do the same thing.
That's
cool.
adorable.
I thought it was the stars, but now they do the flag because
They do the stars and then they do flag. Yeah.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Okay, shout out. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's cool.
That's different. I just you see things
okay.
in different stadiums, like little
Okay.
maneras or
Yeah, yeah.
traditions. You know what I mean?
Hey, but that national anthem shouldn't be disrespected like that. So,
For sure.
that's how I see it.
Yeah.
I got you.
I hear that.
How do y'all think about Jacob Toby's?
Oh man,
Oh,
That was
missed
beautiful.
It. I missed it. I've seen
Ah,
videos.
boo.
No, I know.
Boo that man. Talking about disrespect.
Man.
Shout out, shout out Jacob Toby. Man.
I gotta be a father first, bro.
no, you're
know
right.
how
You're
it
right.
is.
But
Don't make me feel bad.
shout out to
Oh.
Jacob Toby, 10 out of 10,
Yeah,
bro.
hey, honestly, bro, you showed out for National, Native American Spirit Day for the Spurs. That was awesome, man.
10 out of 10, baby.
it. Yeah.
That was so beautiful.
I'm sure we all got Native American in our blood, so that kind of touched a special spot in my heart. Man, appreciate
What's that one chant we do? Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, Lord. I mean, oh.
Hey,
Oh. Yeah.
talk to me, Cassie.
So speaking of
Take him.
speaking of Jacob Toby,
Uh-huh.
shout out to Jacob Toby. He's probably our biggest fan while we're talking. What happened? Okay. Dang, we're not gonna last very long. Okay.
Someone's gonna get paid.
Yeah. And look, and while we're on this subject, I do want to say, we've been asked, and not only that, we've been offering people to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Again, like I said last time, don't think that we don't want you here.
We're
It's
not
just-
ignoring you
We're not
either.
ignoring. We're just trying to clean this up because there was somebody, I don't want to get into names, where you know what, I don't think he would mind. Like, for instance, Paul, PJ's dad, he was like, he's one of our biggest fans. He watches the
He
show.
was giving us constructive
He
criticism.
was,
people.
and he said, like, hey, man, I've been offered before on other podcasts, but I know that they're cussing on it, and I just can't have it. Like, with my son, I said, say less, I understand it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I could only go if you guys clean y'all's up, and then he was giving us tips and
Shout out to Paul
but he's one of
Salazar.
our biggest fans.
And
on
shout
there.
out
He
to
watches
Mama
it.
Castle for
On
getting
the- on
us
the cruise.
getting us right.
We were all there for Harlandale. They had the Star Test Spirit Day pep rally.
Yeah. That
was fire.
Yeah, we gotta talk
and
about
the
that
Jacks
day.
were there. It was
Yeah.
nice, man.
That was
It
fire.
a great experience.
10 out of 10.
Shout
the
out to
kids,
Paul
like,
and
and we
Tanya.
were all there too.
Time out, though.
Hey, we were all there too.
Hey, that's love though. That's
love.
more than
Yeah.
it's more than just showing up early and being loud at a
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's the Jackals.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
how were your legs after that, bro? Because you were dancing the whole time, bro.
Look, man. Hey,
bee's
look.
knees.
I've been dancing since. I mean, I've had them. Yeah, I've been doing the little dance jiggle for a while. So it wasn't even that my legs were hurting. Yeah, it was my legs hurting, man. No, they were on fire, but like. Dude, I was sweating. I was tired. I was, if anything,
you were
I
still
was
hitting it.
breathing hard. Like, we'll catch a break and we're going upstairs or downstairs. I'm like, okay, we get back into it. But I mean, I was full on adrenaline because I seen the kids and they were loving it, and
That
I was
energy.
loving it. And then
They were in it, bro.
Exactly.
They're like, "Are you Wimby?" I'm like, "What?"
No, some of them were like, "Oh, there's Castle." I'm
They
like,
were
"Oh, they
talking-
know who I am." I heard them. They're like, "Oh, look, there's Castle." I was like,
That's
"Wow,
crazy,
yo!"
bro.
So that
Nah,
just made
but
me go harder.
Shout out Harlandale, yeah.
Shout out Harlandale Middle School,
School.
baby.
Hey,
Shout out
to
PJ.
the superstars from Harlandale Middle School because
The drummers.
a lot of those kids,
got down.
I don't know if y'all heard
Yeah,
them.
they
were
killed
like,
it.
Hey, for Jackal Jen, they're like, Miss Valdez,
they
running
were.
up to her. Like, I told her, like,
That's
that's
awesome.
a testament to your teaching skills because these kids, they forget. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not memorable.
They
they're
don't
gonna
care.
forget
They
about
don't.
you.
They don't care about a
But-
teacher unless they like them.
But she's the GOAT, man. They were running out of the line.
I know, I
she come
seen
and
it.
sit-
It's good to see your
That's
teacher out
awesome.
of their element too.
Exactly.
They need that experience.
There's no more better reward than that, man.
Yeah.
If you got, you know, you
Shout
got.
out to Jen too.
Can't
Yeah,
put a
shout
price
out-
on
shout
it.
out- no,
Can't put a
he-
price on it.
Nah, you can't, man. But what I was getting at, well, before that, I will say, look, hey, shout out to all of us because we all were there.
Yeah.
We don't just like do these, podcasts, and we're actually out there with the community trying to, be a good example for the kids,
Exactly.
and this is why
Exactly.
we're trying to change. This isn't
Yep.
just a joke. We really are trying to change.
we tighten
really,
up,
we're
up.
still trying to tighten some screws and because some of them are loose right
Hey,
now.
we're not
We're only
perfect.
human, though.
But
Yeah,
no,
we're
no,
not
no.
perfect.
But during the playoffs,
We're not perfect.
screw it.
Hey, time out.
Screw it, let's do it.
Because, so, like, you know what I mean? That might be a bad word to some little kids watching, you know?
Nah, you know what? Hey,
But that's why I said it in the playoffs. In the playoffs.
Put the money in the jar.
if that's a
Hey,
Yeah,
in the playoffs, screw it, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I want some nasty. I want
Only
some-
reason I'm
Yeah,
saying so
yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
be sharing and commenting and liking this podcast.
yeah.
Keep following us, guys. We're gonna have some pretty cool guests on here.
Exactly.
Some heroes, even people that save lives.
Yeah.
I
Now
mean,
that's it. That's an Easter egg, guys. I hope y'all are paying attention.
Think about it.
Think
yes,
about it.
yes,
My
sir.
boy's a genius.
As a matter of fact, where'd your belt at, bro?
Stay tuned, baby.
Okay, so
Hold on, that's the Easter egg.
all right.
I'm just
all right.
asking Cat.
He
There
asked
might
a
be
good-
another Easter egg.
Yeah, hey,
many
I
Easter
like
eggs.
I like
Happy
that.
Easter,
I like
guys.
that little
Happy
transition
Easter.
there. That was nice. That was nice. So he asked me where my belt is. Well, unfortunately, actually, not even unfortunately. I'm happy that I was able to go ahead and pass the torch to our newest, or I say the Jackal of the month.
Oh shit.
Hey, where's the goat?
Yeah. Where's the goat?
Does that count?
That sounds like a female goat. Hey, shout out. Kind of sounds sexy. I gotta lie. Hey, all right. Hold on. If I was a goat, all right.
Yeah, now that was so nasty.
Greg Popovich.
Oops. All right. So back to
got another one
Jerry. To Jerry. Oh, again, dude.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share to get the money in the swear jar, guys.
I'm taking that home for
That's about
gas
$10
right
bucks
now.
already.
What were you saying? What were you
All
saying?
right. Shout out to Jackal Jerry, man. He well deserved.
Jerry.
We need Jerry.
Remember that?
Jerry.
I
And,
like that.
and George, you weren't there to see his reaction.
Boo!
Man,
there?
It's all good. It's
that
all
was
good.
probably the best reaction of by far this year.
History in
Authentic.
history.
In history, because the thing was, he wasn't even paying attention. He was texting. Apparently, he was texting his girl what he was saying, and then like we already introduced, and we're like, yeah, Jerry. And I pointed the belt to
He
him.
still
and
wa-
then
he
I'm like,
still
hey.
didn't know.
He still didn't know. He looked at it, and he kind of, then you can see his eyes just get big. Like,
yeah.
what? And he looked like a little kid, and he was
Yeah.
just like, oh my God. Like, he was,
deserved, brother.
Wow.
man, it was, man, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. And,
Beautiful.
man, I
Shout
love,
out to Jerry Tovar, man.
and,
Hey, shout out to Drip for out there celebrating before. Yeah. Pre-gaming it.
Yeah. That's my boy Jerry, man. I got a pregame with my boy Jerry.
Bro.
yeah. So, I mean,
Man.
go ahead.
Nah. Jerry, I appreciate the invite, bro. My bad, I didn't make it, bro. But
He didn't even make it.
oh, he did.
Nah, I hit him up like at 5.
He
it's
wasn't
like
there.
5:45. Like, hey, bro, I'm here. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm stuck in traffic. I'm like, oh, bro.
Okay,
You're the pregame
my
guy.
bad, Jerry.
and you're not
I
even-
take it back, Jerry. My bad.
I told him, I was like, hey, I'm just gonna go inside. He's like, oh no, I get it. So yeah, no, he didn't.
He's still the GOAT,
But
man.
he's still the GOAT, bro. Yeah.
Shout out to the new Jackal of the month.
Yeah, I hate that I missed it. That He's like, we got kind of close in Vegas, man. Like he looked out and stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, everything that he's done last month or whatever, it's
good.
really well deserved, man.
Yeah, and I would get into how he became, or one of the main reasons, because I'm sure there's multiple reasons why he got Jackal of the Month, but we'll kind of share that for when he gets here, so
Special
we can
guest
Let him tell
appearance.
his-
That's
let
an
him tell
Easter
his
egg,
story.
guys.
Because
Let him
when
tell
you
his
hear his
story,
story, you're gonna be like, "Yep, that's Jackal of the year."
Oh yeah.
Easter eggs, guys. Y'all gotta be paying attention.
Jackals save people's lives. We save people's lives.
That's all we're gonna say, guys, because y'all have to be paying attention. We're giving y'all Easter eggs, guys. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, moving on. What I was gonna get to until we just started going left, is these bling bling bracelets, man. You know, if you haven't heard already, we're doing Project Friendship Bracelets 2026. I think the Spurs. We've been, shout out to my wife. She's made all of these. Like I said, and
Thank
then
you.
but Jacob Toby, he's got one. He wears them. I've seen Sean Elliott. Everybody's riding the wave, and we like for everybody to come. If you haven't come, if you see one of us, we'll have some bracelets. Just come and let's exchange them. I exchanged a few to some people. Go ahead.
But time out. The best thing to do is buy some and make your own, and
Yes.
then bring them to traders.
Yes.
Because we kind of got like a plan of what's gonna happen with the bracelets. I know y'all know,
There's a
right?
whole
Like,
week. The whole week.
Yeah, and then like it's gonna be like the hype squad, the staff, and then the ushers. I don't know. It's like that. And then on the playoffs, we're gonna.
So
do
there's
it
a high
for the
demand, in
fans.
other words.
Yeah, and but like where the captains were saying is make them, bring them to trade. Like, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Be part of the fun. Just don't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Gotcha. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay, yeah, because I did trade with some people. They're like, oh,
Nice,
yeah, hey, cool, you know. So, now I understand what we're doing. So, there you go.
Make
Makes
y'all's
sense.
bracelets,
That
y'all.
makes
Make
sense.
y'all's bracelets. Bada bing.
Yes. And while we're talking about outside the layer stuff, George, I did, go ahead. I did want to,
Is there some in the fridge?
yeah, so
It's cold ones.
well,
Yeah, that's
speaking of outside the layer activities, there's also a couple things that we did outside that I wanted to talk about. One being that Sunday when we went to the river walk. I don't think we talked about that and how awesome that was. Again, we did the Whitney Houston challenge. We did the what's it called,
The river walk chant.
The river walk.
That
the
shit was
river
a
walk.
fucking tent.
Yes,
Ew,
yes.
man.
The one in the boat, bro. The float.
The boat?
That got me, dog. Because we
Yeah.
all got to get in there. Oh, he said it.
Jesus.
That's right.
There's-
We're snitching
Help
on
me
ourselves.
out. Hey, alley-oop. Hey, alley-oop.
That's gas money right there, y'all. Come on now.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do, alley. There you go. No, it was a great time. That's probably my favorite, besides obviously game. That was my favorite moment hanging with the Jackals, whether it be the practices, whether it be any time we went to see Wimby. That was like, we just bonded
It was
a
good
lot.
times,
It was a
good
great time, and I was kind of worried because
We needed that.
because when it was 10 o'clock, we're supposed to be there at 10. It was already 11, and we were still barely parking. And people were like, "Hey, where y'all at?" So I was like, "Oh, we're not gonna have a good turnout." Nope, it was an awesome turnout. And there's still more videos,
They're still
content
up-
that's coming
they're
up
still uploading
that I
it.
know, and I think they're gonna slowly bring it while
I like
we go.
because the playoffs are coming. It was mostly for the playoffs. I liked when we did that one in front of the Alamo. but we did it. We had to be quiet
Oh, okay.
because we can't be loud out there at the Alamo.
Gotcha.
They have some type of rule. Remember?
Yeah.
So we were like silent, but we're doing the Harlem
Still
Shake. remember?
improvising,
Yeah, the Harlem Shake.
So
Yeah.
y'all edit the music afterwards,
Yeah.
Alex. did.
bro. That right there makes it like way better, bro. Like,
You seen it?
What was
'Cause
your
it
take
goes
on it?
with
What
the
was your
I wish
take
you
on
were
that
there,
one?
dog.
Which one?
What was your favorite one? Your favorite scene on the downtown Jackal
Man,
trip?
it had to be in Houston, Whitney Houston, bro.
Whitney Blueston?
Yeah, because it just hit.
That was the cherry on top.
It was just a cherry on top. Yes. It was just we all were shooting free throws at the we're 2 shots.
Yeah, that
Everybody
was
that got up to the
crazy.
line were like, whoever it was.
that. You see
Yeah.
Big Red shooting two shots, and then they would get 2
Everybody
shots.
got in it.
The very final, it ended up perfect.
Yeah,
It couldn't have gone any better. and
You
it couldn't
can't
have
put a
ended it.
price on that, baby.
No, you couldn't.
But I'll tell you what though. Honestly, I liked eating at Maple Street. Shout out to Maple Street, homeboy, as a Spurs supporter and fan. Is it? No, it's not.
No. Alamo Biscuit. Alamo
I'm
Biscuit.
sorry.
Shout out to John.
My bad. Edit that.
Alamo Biscuit is fire. man.
Alamo
it was
Biscuit.
fire.
We
forget
appreciate
that other place.
I think my favorite part
that's a
of the
swear.
Jackal meeting
Nah, that,
downtown was the river clap.
Oh, okay.
That one.
Oh,
was-
and then there was a boat that just happened to
10
pass
out of
by,
10.
and they were clapping too.
the timing was just like a Ginobili game winner or
that
like
was cool.
it was crazy. The timing was crazy.
All right, I wasn't there.
Moving on.
But,
No, but where you were there.
But I have.
What was
I
your
have-
take on it?
Hold on. I have one of my favorite moments from y'all being there. I had texted you that I wasn't gonna be able to make it. Jackal Jen got everybody to boo me.
Got you.
Oh,
It was just like
yeah,
I felt that.
yeah. Yeah,
But you did have a favorite moment. Go ahead.
well, that was it. Us booing them.
Boo.
Yeah, but look,
It was on the Riverwalk.
But look, but look.
Go ahead.
George wasn't there,
Uh-huh.
but he got the last laugh because he was in an HEB commercial. If y'all didn't see it, go and see that. So tell us what that was about, because we're over here bragging on that. I want to hear the whole.
How did that happen?
Apparently HEB picked some jackals,
Nice.
and
Nice.
I don't know, man. They asked me about being in. I said, yeah, shit, I'm down.
Why not, right? Why not?
Man, I was
Yeah.
down.
So
That's
that
dope.
being said, what would you rate it?
The
1 to
experience?
10. 1 to 10. No, not the experience. What would you rate the
that's
final
an
product?
experience in
Because for me, 8 out of 10. Why? Because I feel like they could have highlighted a little. Like there's some jackals I didn't even know they were in there until I had to pause it, and I was like, and but I still like that less is more kind of deal. Like it wasn't too. It just got straight to the
Like
point.
it wasn't rushed,
and
it
it was
wasn't
just
forced.
like straight to business. We're just clapping. No words needed.
Okay.
So I did like that about it. The one reason why I wouldn't get it 10 out of 10 is because that it was a little too fast. I think. But it was done right.
How
It was-
about you,
I
Frank?
liked it.
Yeah,
I really
hold
liked
on,
it.
y'all talking about Easter eggs, right? If you
Okay.
pay attention, bro,
Two
two people before me, you start hearing, "Go George, go!" I swear, bro. When I'm up like or doing the clap, go George.
We gotta hear that.
Bro, I might be in my
gotta
own
put the-
head. I might be in my own head, but like 15 other people have called me and told me that too.
Did they heard it?
Yeah,
Damn.
Go,
and
George,
that's
go.
without me saying it. You know what I mean? But
Damn.
That's the Jacks for
yeah,
you.
bro.
I have
But
to- I have to
Damn,
look
that
at
is an Easter egg. I'm gonna go look at that.
I would say the whole experience was a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like,
course.
it's a dream come true to be an HEB commercial.
HEB's real accommodating, like they're professional.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
That's dope.
They all HEB products there. You just
Yeah,
help
yeah.
yourself.
I like
you know?
that. That's dope. Hey, I like to hear that.
And
You're a celebrity, dog.
nah.
All the HEB products.
But there's actually
I get
a
a
second
I get a
commercial coming
discount.
out.
I'm hungry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think this commercial was like, when they shoot free throws and they throw in a quick little HEB, brought to you by HEB or something like that. I think that's our commercial. But there's gonna be one with a honking, like driving through the town honking, whatever.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I don't know when they're putting that one out, but since mine's out, I don't care about that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
That's dope, bro.
I give the commercial 10 out of 10, bro, because
Yeah.
I like the concept. Was
It is. No, I did too.
concept was badass, and then the end with coyotes.
And it's just like quick
That was a
streams,
10
like,
out of 10.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah, the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Alex,
exactly.
yeah.
Alex Pena, yeah, he
They
killed
couldn't
it.
have picked the perfect
With the
more-
foil hat, 10 out of 10,
a better
bro.
guy to be like, dude, like that was awesome.
That's his thing, right?
10 out of 10, exactly.
Yeah. No, that's cool. And then what about the video shoot?
Video shoot.
I was like, is that my door?
Oh, the Kylie video
No,
shoot?
it's an alarm.
Actually, how'd you like it? I want to hear from you. You were there. I want to hear it.
Oh, the video shoot?
Yeah, that's
Kylie, we're
Kylie.
talking about King
10
Kylie.
out of 10, bro. Just watching my son in that jersey, in that silver jersey I just bought him, he looked like me in 05, bro. Crazy world.
That ain't no lie, bro. He's splitting image, bro.
Right?
Splitting image.
Yeah.
But no,
10 out of 10, the experience.
to me, bro, Kylie, I grew up listening to more in high school. You know what I mean? Live Ola.
Yeah.
All my homeboys.
Everybody
Third
jumped.
degree.
Yeah.
All my homeboys are like Sam Ola, Mescola, like you know what I mean. All of them put the Ola at the end. You know?
Drip Ola?
I call them Cola.
Granola.
Granola.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been in a few of his videos, and honestly, I think we're friends. You saw after the game, we're chopping it up or whatever, man. It's just him and his homeboy. They're just regular people, man. It's just they make really good music. You know?
Yeah, they-
Shout out to Kylie, too. I seen
Spurs
that
fan.
he brought Madison to the game.
Oh,
The
yeah.
little girl that was getting bullied.
tried to take
That
her
was
life.
very inspiring to see him bring that girl Madison to the game. She got a picture with KJ. 10 out of 10, bro.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And it can scoot just a little bit.
All the characters were out there, bro. Like
Yeah.
for the music video, your homeboy was out there, Bane.
I mean, hold on, that's not my homeboy,
Oh,
but
yeah.
shout out to Spurs Bane.
Spurs Bane.
Because I met him at the friendship bracelet thing, and he came up to me. He didn't have his mask on. He came up to me with his wife, his kids, and he was like, "Hey, how do we do this?" And I said, "Man, I just showed up too. I'm not sure, but I can tell you that if you go to any of these 3 tables, because there's Jackals there, and you ask for beads, they'll give them to you." And then but it's still like, I don't want to. So I introduced him to Raylene, and she said the same thing. Oh yeah, here's a bag. Just go and start grabbing. And so they did. And so and he was like, "Man, I'm just here for them." And I was like, "Perfect, me too. You're a family man. I love it." And that was before I even knew he was Spurs Bane. And then like later on, I seen him, and he had the mask like just on top, like just not on, but just. I recognized him,
Where
and
he
I was
can
like,
breathe.
Oh yeah. So I had to get a photo op with him, and but yeah, I mean we cool. Like I that's not my homeboy, but hey, he's my homeboy now. You know, I mean, shoot. Anytime we see him, it's all love. So shout out to Spurs Bane. Hopefully
out
you're
to
watching.
Spurs Bane.
Spurs Bane,
Hey,
appreciate
yeah,
you.
but you're right. All the celebrities are coming out, man. Like all the old school, where they were, where we are now. You know, like
Yeah.
the ones that were out there
The
cheering
die-
the
the
Spurs,
diehards.
the diehards. They're good word. There you go. Yeah.
I told him I'm gonna let Batman know, Spurs Batman know. now that was just a joke.
You
but
gotta
there
wait
was-
for the bat signal.
No, that was just a joke, man. But apparently there
Easter
is
egg,
a
guys.
Spurs Batman?
Spurs Batman. man.
Pay
Oh, that
attention,
would be
guys.
dope.
Pay
Pay
attention.
attention,
We're
yeah.
dropping Easter eggs, guys. Come on now.
But one thing cool about Bane, bro. Like I'm not into like superheroes and stuff like that. I never really grew up watching stuff like that or whatever. But one thing about him, bro, he put on that like, he's like, "Hey, how you doing? Boo? Nice to meet you. Go Spurs, go, whatever." Then he put on his mask. And he's like,
I seen that.
Yeah, he's got the voice.
I was just about to mention that.
I
Yeah.
asked him if it was a voice like making up the voice, and he's like, "Nah, that's my real voice. I just do
It's
it."
badass. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
he
Hands
is
down,
the
that's
Spurs
bad.
Bane.
Wow.
Shout out to that.
Spurs
And then,
Bane.
but like so, shout out to Spurs Bane. One person I want to call him my homeboy now, even though I only met him once and I just met him. We've collabed a bunch of times on social media. He's always sharing my stuff. Shout out to the Sixth Man. I got to meet him against what game was that?
2 games ago, right?
Yeah. The Bulls game, yeah. And I got
Chicago.
to sit with him. I got to chop it up with him. He's good people. Man,
Mark Burnett,
I
shout out,
told
dog.
him, hey, when in Dallas next year, I'm gonna go to a game with him and sit with him because and you you told me, and I didn't know that he was disabled. And but you know what? That didn't stop him. He stood up the whole time. He's like, hey, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So you know what, man? Next time on Dallas, I'm gonna come to you. Whatever you want to do, hey, I'm on your time. Anybody else want to join? That'll be awesome because I respect that dude. He stood up the whole time and he chanted and he represented, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy about that? He's disabled, right? Yeah, already. It's a given, right? But he stood up the whole game. He gets home and guess what? He goes to the doctor the next day, broken toe.
He broke his toe. Yeah.
No.
Yes, bro.
Shout out to Mark Burnett,
bro.
man.
Yo, hey,
Now
that's love for the
that's
Spurs.
a real crazy
if you
Spurs
ain't broke
fan.
your toe for the Spurs, you ain't a real Spurs fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to break your toe.
You got to sacrifice. I mean, look at Ginobili. He sacrificed.
Bro, on that back row, there's some like little metal thing sticking out. They gotta fix that, bro.
Facts.
I swear it's dangerous.
No, I know. I know
Yeah,
what you
it
mean.
is.
You ever
Yeah.
get those
The thing with the bolts in it, yeah.
They stick
Yeah.
out. They gotta fix that on row
You're right.
26.
You're right.
Section 112 or 114.
You gotta sit there so you can know where we're at.
And shout out to Mark if you're watching. I believe you are because
He's
you
watching.
watched last
He's
time,
watching.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark
Sorry
Burnett,
that
man.
happened, brother.
Yeah, heck yeah. So speaking of like,
Wait, so he broke his toe on that game?
Yes. And then check it out.
I'm saying you ain't a real Spurs fan unless you breaking.
Break, yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
he-
look at Ginobili. He lost a grape. Let's just say.
Oh yeah.
Remember he lost. Yeah. It's sacrifice to be a Spur, dog.
Swear jar.
I said a grape. I said a
He
grape.
said grape. No, but he actually put out a poll this yesterday morning whether he should get a bike or go to the playoffs. So we'll see him at game 1.
Yeah.
You saying big dog? My fault. My fault.
No. Well, I was just saying. Speaking of injuries, I want to
in the
get
playoffs.
y'all's take on Wemby's injury,
Gotcha.
and I guess obviously it's just preliminary right now, and apparently it came out negative, so it's just a bruised rib. How do y'all feel about him playing 20 more minutes another game, or should you just say, hey, you know what, man, screw the awards? Because we all know how he feels about the awards. That's something special to him.
Yeah.
But like as a Spurs fan, how do you feel about him possibly like risking more injury, trying to go after the awards?
Go ahead.
Start with you and then.
Okay. I think, those cheap shots like PG, man. Y'all need to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna turn up the volume on these guys taking cheap shots. I'm gonna be talking trash to them at the games. But
Find him on Twitter, man.
but for the most part, Wemby, I'm gonna send a lot of prayers, a lot of love.
Yes, absolutely.
Use some of that peppermint
I was
oil.
about to bring that up, bro. I was about to bring that up.
Use some of that peppermint oil and massage, man, because
that Tiger's bomb.
man, hey, working
This swears by the peppermint.
working a full-time job is damn near the same, bro.
Yeah.
And those that like even if you gotta massage it yourself, bro, telling you, it'll feel beautiful, man.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. Wax on, wax off.
on.
With that peppermint oil right there,
Yeah.
just get a little.
Hey,
No lie, bro.
what do you think about that peppermint
Okay.
oil?
All right, so
ahead. I know we're off subject. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I was real congested, I don't remember, but I was kind of not. I was feeling bad, and I was sneezing, or I can't remember what it was, but I was real congested. And he told me about the peppermint oil, and he's like, "Hey, just don't make sure you don't get it in your eyes." But he put a little bit, and I did this, and I just inhaled like that, and oh my God, it's better than like Vicks. Like
Yeah.
it opened up my airways. I can breathe.
Yeah.
Dude, it literally like I actually said, "Hey, where do you get that?" He told me where I got it. I bought some like literally the next day.
And you could use it for massages, like aching tissue or aching muscles.
Yeah,
dude. Or hook your girl.
I did.
If
I
y'all
did.
boom.
You told me, and I did.
He's
Yeah,
over here
that-
winning blue.
Yes, sir.
I know we got off subject. But go ahead.
On that peppermint, I was tripping out on the way to Amy's house to go to Houston. And I was like, man, I forgot my inhaler. I can't, you know what I mean? I need to go home.
Uh-oh.
And we were far. We were like on a time crunch, bro.
Right.
And he's like, try this out. I'm like, what is it, bro? Don't get it in your eyes. I'm like, give it to me. I need it now.
It's funny that he just had it on him at all times. Like,
Did they get some?
I need to get some. I need to get some on Amazon.
I want some peppermint, man.
Hey, but it does.
Nah,
work.
but Wimby will be alright. He'll be alright. It's a bruised rib. You know what I mean? Bada bing, bada boom. You gotta play through it, dog. Because you know what? He's gonna have a week off from when the last game is to when the playoffs actually start, or no?
Yeah.
Right?
talking to Mike.
Oh, my fault.
No, but so the question is though, is like, if you know he's risking the injury, do you still rather him go for the award as a Spurs fan, not as Wimby, as a Spurs fan, or would you rather him get the award even though it's kind of risky, or would you rather him just sit out? That I guess that's the question.
Well, I say like, man, playoffs are coming up. Yeah, we gotta get the ball run. Plus, he's gonna play Joker. We can't let him get away with that last game. We gotta totally redeem ourselves at home. So, I mean, shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars. Shoot for the moon. You'll still end up in the stars type deal. Like, keep playing, keep it rolling. He's young. He'll get his rest when he needs to, but close out the season.
Close
right.
out, yeah.
Show him because you want to show the opposing team that they ain't gonna punk you, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Wimby, you a dog, bro. So like, you know, bada bing, bada boom, play through it. And at the same time, and I was gonna say this earlier, like, don't let them put that target on your back, because at one moment when they see that they can get under your skin, that's what they're gonna go for. You gotta show no weakness, Wimby. Like you the one. You know?
I want some nasty.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I want some nasty.
Hey, real quick, we need
Put $1.
we need George's
That's
take.
a whole $10.
We still need we need George's take real quick. But what were we gonna say about the inhaler? He didn't finish.
No, yeah, you saved my life with a peppermint.
But how'd you do it though? How'd you apply it?
Yeah,
That's it. Wow.
That's it.
Wow. Okay.
Like,
Working
But-
miracles.
Wha-
And then you told me the story all the way to Amy's. You told me the story about how you gave it to Wimby.
Yeah. I gave. So this is another.
Hopefully he
exclusive.
uses it.
That's Drip Secret Concoction.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
You
the.
can order on Amazon.
Sheesh. So I ended up getting for his birthday a bottle of peppermint oil of so
Do you know his birthday?
January 4th. It's my mom's
Yeah, I was
birthday.
about to say. Shout out,
Shout
Mama
out to
Drip.
Mama Drip.
Mama Drip.
Hey.
Shout out.
But what was your take on the injury, on the minor injury?
Minor.
I always think about when Ginobili had his arm like in it was in
The arm
cast.
injury,
Yeah,
yeah.
And then we played the Grizzlies, I believe, and he put his arm out. The game was already over, man. He put his arm out. They ran through it. Next thing you know, he was out. You know what I mean?
playoffs.
Damn.
So it's like, yeah, I do want him to win the award, but it's kind of like we're gonna go up against Portland. Who do they got? Drew Eubanks. Now he's a banger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And then I
Cheap
think
shot
they got
guy.
Robert Williams.
I'm gonna
too.
be talking trash to all you guys that's thinking that y'all gonna take cheap shots at my boy Wemby. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna get inside your brainwaves, and I'm gonna be talking trash, guys.
Wimby, don't.
But that's what I'm talking
don't show
about,
that.
man. Like, all it takes is some bench player to come out and try to, you know what I mean, get the right hit on them, and it's like,
True.
we can wait, bro. What is it? What's today?
We need
Tomorrow's the
man.
10th?
This is where Sohan would have came and start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is where we need a Sohan, man.
We
We don't have no
do.
dogs, man.
We need a Spurs
I mean,
player
we do,
that
but we don't.
that
you know?
that does a little bit of brawling. I'm not saying brawl, but I'm saying a little bit of muscle.
That's been Wimby.
Make you think twice at least. Eye
that-
for an eye kind of deal.
That's been Wimby the
Yeah,
last
true.
couple games, man, fighting his own battles. You know.
True, yeah,
True.
true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but then we play. After that, we play Dallas. And they got Derek Lively, and then after that we play Joker again. And then you saw Valanciunas.
See that Joker game, man. I wanted to see two big men versus two big men.
French vanilla.
Okay, so
French
so
ahead.
let's go ahead and
Dissect.
let me ask you this then. So we all want him to play, but like be safe, right? Or you don't want him to
I
play?
don't want him to play.
Okay, so he's gonna play probably. I
Yeah,
mean, right?
yep.
So what game did you want him to play? The upcoming game, which is against who Wednesday? Is
Probably I'd like him to play the last one, just so he can.
Against
all
Joker?
all he needs is 20 more minutes.
I'd rather play him against. I'd rather him play against Mavericks because he
You're
gets
right.
a few more days of rest. Apparently, and then on top of that,
A little bit of peppermint oil.
they're what's it called? They're tanking anyways, so
Yeah, true.
He don't really have to be out there and
Get the
be
little
a
20
detriment
minutes.
to the team.
That's all he needs is 20 more minutes to be able to
Considered eligible.
yeah
All right, but
eligible.
time out though. Are y'all saying for the MVP award
Yeah.
or for the
No,
The
just
MVP
MVP.
award.
He's not gonna get the MVP.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say,
The
'cause-
defensive player though, he needs to get one, man. He should have 3 already.
Yep.
It should be his 3rd.
Yeah, defense.
Like, and so it'd be nice to at least give him one because who are they gonna give it to next? The cat from Barnes, right? Scotty Barnes or whatever. And I think that's the second. Exactly. We don't even know who beat second.
there ain't no second.
There ain't no second, bro.
It's Wemby's right arm, and then in
So-
second, Wemby's left arm.
There's the pterodactyl arms. Wemby with the pterodactyl arms.
Right.
I think he's getting both MVP and defensive.
I want him
And,
to.
and SGA and whoever else, they all need to prove me wrong, prove us wrong, because we're coming for all that, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
We're coming for all that. Prove us wrong.
On that, they're saying that Wemby's like number 1 in defense, but number like 20 in offense, and Shea's like number 1 in offense and number like 5 in defense. So they're trying to like give him the
On what measurement though?
Exactly.
What
exactly.
we're moving the
bro.
goalposts here.
Yes,
like
yes.
on what?
They
Like,
look at it-
Because you
looking
never
at
heard
stats.
about defense. And
But
Shea,
let me
and now
okay,
it's
hold
like
on.
he's
So
an
we're
offensive
getting
player.
on stats. How many hell nas
yeah, right.
does SGA have?
Because they can't
saw that.
quantify that.
I want some nasty.
And not only just in the paint, bro, on the 3-point line.
Show it
even,
with-
Exactly.
show
How
it,
many SGA? And I'm also talking to Stephen A. Smith. How many hell nas does SGA and Luca and all these other wannabes? How many hell nas do they have?
Hey, dude, what,
Because every time you're playing against Victor Wembanyama, bro, it's
hell
like playing against
They
Michael
stop,
Myers,
they
bro.
turn around.
Every time you turn around, Michael Myers is right there, bro.
Hey, you know
So
what?
how many hell nas do they have,
You know what
bro?
I like too, bro? You know what I like too? Is when he blocks shit. Hey. Hell nah. Hell
Go.
nah. Hey, you know what I like when he blocks it? He sets it up so it becomes a fast break after. He don't
Yeah.
just block it. He blocks it the right way.
Transition, yeah, beautiful.
he just started that too.
Yeah, you see
Hey.
that? That's lit.
Yeah. I gotta find out.
Go ahead.
We're a work in progress, all right?
We are a work in progress.
No. Take your time.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Where you find that? My favorite SGA moment. Do y'all have one?
There we go.
When Castle blocks him.
Head to the no. To the no.
Yeah.
And what you know what?
I'm dead ass serious. How many hell nas does it take, for people to understand that Wemby is an extraterrestrial? He's got pterodactyl arms. Bro, how many hell nas does SGA have? How many hell nas does Jalen, whoever?
Jaylen Brown.
So many Jalen's, I get dizzy just thinking about how,
It's your blood
how many
pressure.
hell nas do they? It's the Alzheimer's. How many hell nas do they have, bro? They don't have any.
None.
Wemby, bro, is like Michael Myers. Every time you turn around, he's right there, bro.
Right there.
And that's why he's a lock for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he's got that on lock. So, go ahead, my fault.
no, but
I almost got carried away. My
speaking
blood
of
pressure. Where my
SGA,
blood pressure pills?
Speaking
Chill
of
out,
SGA,
Stephen A. Smith. Chill out.
You know
Hey,
how
Stephen A., I'm telling you right now, how many hell nos does Luca, that, LaMelo, whoever, they don't have any hell nos.
No, they don't.
They don't have any.
All right, what's up, Georgie? Come on. My bad, George.
We'll go ahead
put
and
$1 in the jar.
put $1 in the jar.
Put $1 for that, dog.
And all right, we're gonna have to change. We're gonna have to change up our dang intro song.
That's what drip walks in.
Hold on.
Y'all know what time it is.
You like this cheese real dripping?
We're all guilty of cussing, but I think we did a good job.
Definitely.
He said Georgie. Put $1 in the jar.
That's $3.
Totally off topic, but SGA. I don't know if y'all remember when Drake and Kendrick went back and forth. He was wearing some yellow shoes at the All-Star game, and he's from Canada, right?
Yeah.
And now I think it was Kevin Hart. He was like mustard. And you could see it in his face. He was just like, the heck was this? The heck.
Hey,
Favorite
that's
SGA
funny.
moment.
Favorite SJ moment. That's the only one.
Shoot,
All of them, I hate them.
mine's when he got blocked by Castle. I don't know
Oh,
remember that
yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
He got him on the fast
Yeah.
break. Ooh,
Bro.
like Castle
Yeah.
Man, I mess with Castle, dog. Castle's a dog.
Man, look.
Hell yeah.
SGA, bro, let me tell you something, bro.
He's like, I'm here.
I'm gonna sick Castle on you, bro. I'm telling you right now. Castle, he's a dog right now. Just
Yeah.
give him you could tell they're starving right now. The boys are starving. We're starving for a championship. You can see our ribs
I was
showing.
about to bring up your ribs.
Look at my ribs. You can see them showing, bro, because we're starving, bro, right now for a championship right now.
Hey, I can't wait till Steph is making SGA look the way Wemby makes Chet look.
Exactly.
Scared, bro.
Ooh.
Scared to be
Facts.
out there. Like,
Yes, sir.
he's no confidence in his shot, no confidence in defense.
That's
nothing,
why
bro.
I love Bruce Bowen, bro, because he was the rash. You know, Bruce Bowen, I remember, I know we're getting off topic, but I'm going to do it real quick.
No, we're good.
I was watching one of the Bruce Bowen mini series, and he said, oh no, it was Avery Johnson, or I think it was Avery Johnson. He said they were playing in the playoffs, and he said that his coach started chewing him out, like, hey, what the hell, man? Like, why'd you shoot? Like, how come you didn't make it? Like, how come, you know? And he was saying like, nah, Bruce, he looked like he was gonna come at me and hit me in the face.
Yeah.
And I could only imagine that type of defense where you're in their head psychologically,
Yeah.
you know, to like try to like come and try to swing at him. He
Yeah.
said that he thought he was gonna hit him in the face, but he threw an ugly shot, and he was like, that's why it was that, because Bruce Bowen was also
He was the original dirty.
He was known for being dirty too,
he
though.
was.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, he's cool, my bro.
But sometimes, hey, we gotta have that nasty.
Yeah, but the game was different back then, so it was more, you know.
You're right. You're right.
Bruce
But
Bowen-
Castle's looking like Bruce Bowen with the
Got
defense
that
for
D,
sure.
bro. I want to make a champ for
Castle, I want you to start using some Bruce Bowen defense, man. That'd be badass.
Bite the baguette, just saying.
There you go. Break bread, baby.
Yeah, let me get a piece. I'm starving.
Break bread.
Break
Yeah,
bread.
let me
Yeah,
get a
we
piece.
starving. We starving over here.
Starving for a championship over
Hey,
here.
he needs something for them ribs over there.
Starving, baby.
Race for
Starving.
saves, man.
Hey, and then is there anything else y'all want to bring up before we close it out? No? Because I definitely think that we got to, you know what I mean? We got to end it because we all try to
Real quick.
keep it clean, but
No, we
didn't
did
have
good.
that.
We did good.
Your homie, man. Good vibes.
And this bread is good.
Why is everybody my homie?
No, because
I just met him too.
I didn't know him. I seen y'all chopping it up, and I figured that was your homie. But he was like, "Yeah, what's up, George?" And I was like, "What's up?" Bro?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, same. Like
Where's he from?
He's from Florida.
Oh, okay,
He's from
okay.
Florida, and the only reason why I even knew him or met him is because we're at the bracelet thing, and I was overhearing. I was kind of listening to the Cheeseman, and Sterling was talking to him about Wayne's Wings. And I had just finished eating Wayne's Wings like 2 hours
Damn,
before.
hook it up.
I was still burping Wayne's Wings. And then I was like, wait, are y'all talking about Wayne's Wings?
Shout out to Wayne's
and
Wings.
He's like, yeah, because that dude has a shout out to Ray's Wings. He's got his own a spot.
Okay.
And he comes to the games once a year, to a couple games or whatever. Checks
But
out the
does he
vibe.
watch Sweet Castle Time podcast?
Hey, he will though.
Well,
will,
if he
though.
doesn't, he
Yeah.
does now. I'm gonna send him the link.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out. You know, I lost his name, man. I forgot his name, but I know I just know him as Good
Alzheimer's.
Vibes Only. But I'll remember your name next time. He was nothing but Good Vibes
He
Only.
was.
He lived up to that name. Can't wait till we see you again as well next year. Because like I said, he's from Florida and he came over here to watch us, and
Gotcha.
and he
That's
was at the
love.
bracelet thing, just showing
That's
love.
fire.
So
Appreciate it, bro.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
shout him out, man. And then anything else y'all got? We good?
Anybody?
Go ahead.
We'll see you soon, Tiago Splitter. Welcome back to the
Hey.
zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Tomorrow.
Tiago. I'm a big fan of Tiago
I
too.
mess with him.
That's
I
my
would
guy.
have said it differently, but you know, I mess with Tiago Splitter.
That's my
You know
guy.
what's funny? You're bringing up that player. Kali was over there saying about it. This is for the fans that stayed down after Kawhi, after We lost a big 3.
After everybody started transitioning
and Luka
into.
Samanic. Yeah, man. I had to, bro.
Wait, say it again.
Luka Samanic.
Kasamanic.
I'm
He
lost.
was the number 19 pick.
We had the first Luka.
Yeah, I think he got picked before Keldon. That same draft.
Yeah.
He got picked 19 and Keldon got picked number 29 or something like that.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
28.
KJ, man.
And he fell, bro. I remember. My bad, man.
No, you're good. Keep
Yeah,
going.
but, KJ was coming out of college and he was actually a lottery pick. He was projected to be a lottery pick.
Yeah,
But then he
yeah.
pulled up to an event with like his ride and like tampering with money and like, you know what I mean? I don't know what it was, but he fell, man. And I'm glad he did because that dude's the hardest soul of the team.
Yes.
KJ.
But does he watch Sweet Castle
Castle
Time
Time.
podcast?
Okay.
Hey,
I don't know if he does.
Bum,
I don't know if
will.
he does, but his primos do.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
Shout out to the homies, Lamb and Lamb.
Yeah, hey, shout out to the Primos, man. Let him know that we shout him out, and we think he's the heart and soul as well as San Antonio. And you know what, man? Episode 3.
Close it out with a chant.
Go ahead, man. Either one. You go ahead.
Seen someone so good.
Hey, Frank, do you even know the chants?
I know the
Hey,
main
but hold
one.
on. Take.
I know that one. Nah, ole.
Ole, ole, ole. Go Spurs. Go Spurs. Ole, 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 ole.
Let's go, baby.
Go Spurs. Go Spurs.
Race for saves.
Yes, and we out.
Shout out to the Frenchies too, right here, dog. We got you.
Yeah.
Sweet,
Appreciate
sweet
y'all.
Castle Time.
Bum, bum, bum.
Never
that having me,
seen
guys.
someone.